Summer is a hot season for movies, and the WSJ's Joe Morgenstern is always there to lend his expertise on movies with his great movie reviews. He joins us now. Hi, Joe.
Hey, Lee.
Sorry about that. I mispronounced your name.
I can take it.
Okay. Let's start with the 100-Foot Journey. The producers include Oprah Winfrey and Spielberg, and it's basically an adaptation of a novel. Tell me about it.
Yeah, well, you know, when you say summer is a hot season, I have to assume you're talking about the temperature, because summer has come to be a really miserable season for movies, and you give thanks for small favors, particularly at this point in the summer when sometimes it feels like all is lost. The 100-Foot Journey is, as favors go, it's not so small. It's a, for me, unexpectedly charming film about culture clash as expressed in food. A little French village, one of those mythical villages in the south of France, and on opposite sides of the street, a straight-laced, conventional citadel of haute cuisine, a one-star Michelin restaurant, and on the other side, an exuberant Cafe Mumbai, built by emigres from India. So it's the two cultures clashing, it's the two proprietors clashing. Helen Mirren runs the French restaurant. The great Indian actor Om Puri runs Cafe Mumbai. And there's also a love interest between sous chefs. And in the middle of all of this kind of formulaic stuff, the movie actually manages to say some things worth saying about the emergence of, well, the emerging world, where France stands in a richly colored and richly flavored world.
So these two restaurateurs are at war, and the two young chefs are in love.
Exactly.
Is this a film for foodies?
Oh,
in your view, or if you're not a foodie, will you enjoy this film?
If you're not a foodie, I think you'll become one, or at least you'll lick your chops a few times. The only thing that I found grossly unfair about the film is that it's no contest between photographing French food, French cuisine, and Indian cuisine, because the Indian cuisine comes in heavenly colors.
The other movie you saw this week, Into the Storm, here's a short clip. Let's roll that first.
This is what you guys do for a living.
They chase. I study.
Look out! And it was close. Dude, my arm hurts.
Okay, so will people see similarities between this film and that other storm film, Twister?
How could you say that? This is the lowest of low rent, excuse me, the lowest of low rent knockoffs of Twister, which is almost 20 years old. The acting is appalling. That's not appalling. They know what they're doing. What they're doing is not very good. And the writing is terrible. It's all about the whooshing and the swirling. And, you know, basically what you're seeing is an animated film in between the terrible dramatic segments. But the animation, the digital effects are very impressive. And who could have imagined that this could be true? But Into the Storm is actually louder than Twister.
Did you like both of these movies?
I really enjoyed the 100-Foot Journey much more than I expected to. I endured Into the Storm. Didn't bring earplugs. I should have. You don't have to bring an umbrella, but you should bring earplugs. But, you know, you have to be philosophical about movies like Into the Storm. They're very clever commercial ventures, and it will be interesting to see if it pulls an audience in on the strength of these very impressive digital effects.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I'm sure there are a lot of people that will go to see those movies this weekend. Thank you very much.